Sorry for that. That delayed pause on me. But what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller. Welcome everyone to WWE SmackDown live review, the show from January 8th, 2019. Let's get right into it. I'm not gonna talk about what happened on Raw, cause fuck Monday Night Raw. I did watch the highlights of the show. Other than that, I don't care about the show Monday Night Raw. All I care about is talk about the show that I watched fully, and that's SmackDown. So let's get to it. They were in Jacksonville, Florida. You had Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves as your commentators. The show opened up with Daniel Bryan at a concession stand. He's basically talking down people eating unhealthy food, and and saying the reason these is these type of people that eating these unhealthy foods is the reason why they cheer for Daniel for AJ Styles. He literally said that too. Daniel Bryan talks about again unhealthy food, what the people are, and how they're feeling after eating candy and popcorn, even hot dogs, drinking sodas and all that. Which Daniel Bryan doesn't do any of that, which is he doesn't do that really, because of his eating habits and based on what his personality is. And Daniel Bryan says, is that type of things that getting these fans cheering AJ Styles. So that's the reason why fans are cheering for AJ Styles, because they're eating too much food that's unhealthy for them. And yeah. Daniel Bryan grabbed a hot dog from a fan who's wearing Elias t-shirt, and he throws the hot dog to his face. He just takes it. By the way, he was also the same size like Daniel Bryan, same height, except he was fat. He had his buddy there who was wearing a pancake t-shirt, a New Day's t-shirt, basically about pancakes, power, or whatever. And then got another fan who's also the same height like Daniel Bryan. He was not fat, but he was skinny. He was with a girl. He was drinking soda. Daniel Bryan takes the soda away from him and pours soda on him. He does nothing to him. Daniel Bryan's walking to the merchandise stand. He sees a lot of AJ Styles merchandise. He talks to his to the guy in charge of the merchandise the merchandise sale. Say, is there a Yes Movement T-shirt, whatever? And then he's looking for it, right? I see myself. Now, if you're a wrestling fan and you go and purchase some merchandises, for someone that's in charge of the merchandise stand, that person will immediately tell you, oh, "I'm sorry, we don't have any," or in case they do, they'll say to you, "Oh, what size you looking for?" Like if you say medium size, and they're like, "I'm sorry, we don't have medium size." They make sure they check the the size and check anything they're looking for, and they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it for you." "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't got it for you." You know. So this guy who's like, "Oh, let me see. Like that was so stupid." Of course, there's no Yes Movement T-shirt anymore. The Yes Movement is dead. And Danny Bryan make sure to mention that too. By the way, and by the way, he took AJ Styles' glove while paying. Basically, he stole merchandise from yeah. So that guy who's selling merchandise sales for WWE, he needs to be fired because he lets Dan. I don't care if Dan Bryan is employed to WWE. He let someone steal a merchandise from the merchandise stand. And as Dan Bryan's walking to the arena, finally get away from these people. We see the guys that Dan Brown was do food and soda on, and they're just standing there, watching Dan Bryan walking away. Wow, you want to talk about horrible booking here, right? Guys that are just gonna take it because they don't want to fight back, right? So Daniel Bryan is walking through the to the crowds going down to the ring. Yeah, he's telling these people, something, something, and also he gets attacked by R-Truth. Yeah, R-Truth comes out of nowhere, and we get to a match. And the match was so short that Daniel Bryan ends up winning the match. Wow. Then Daniel Bryan walks up to the stage. He gets attacked by AJ Styles, and basically a steel chair was used, but Daniel Bryan ran away. Basically, a steel AJ Styles tried to use a steel chair on Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan ran away. And basically, this is the real AJ Styles, by the way. And that's another thing too. Ever since AJ Styles punched Vince McMahon from that Christmas episode, um, this whole thing with AJ Styles, with this man is that he wants to see the real AJ Styles. And basically, the AJ Styles has been revealed to be a violent person, a guy with a mean streak, and a guy who will do whatever it takes to get back his spot, that Daniel Bryan's got right now. And and this is supposed to be the real AJ Styles. And then you got these commentators kept saying to AJ Styles, oh, basically telling us that this is the real AJ Styles. The real AJ Styles this, the real AJ Styles that. The real AJ Styles, did this. The real AJ Styles did that. The real AJ Styles going there. The real AJ Styles going doing that. You get what I mean? It's like what they're doing with Daniel Bryan. With the new Daniel Bryan bullshit. Now they're doing the whole thing with the real AJ Styles bullshit too. Same thing with what they're doing with Becky Lynch, what she's called the man Becky Lynch this, the man Becky Lynch that, the new Dan Bryan this, the new Dan Bryan that, the new that Dan Bryan will doing this to the fans, the new Dan Bryan is doing that to the fans, the new the real AJ Styles this, the real AJ Styles that, the real AJ Styles is the phenomenal one, the real AJ Styles that is is doing things his way with the house that that the real AJ Styles built. So fucking annoying. Rey Mysterio Jr. and Mustafa Ali teams up against Andrade Cien and Samoa Joe. Match itself was decent. Nothing else to say about the match other than decent. But I do want to point out that Rey Mysterio Jr. did the Canadian Destroyer. So yeah, a power driver move was used, even though WWE banned the power driver, in a natural power driver move, because they didn't want any, But it's just, but doing a power driver is a safe move to do. You just gotta, it's a safe way to do it. So yeah, I'm glad that Rey Mysterio Jr. pulled that off on Andrade Cien on this. But in Mysterio's cases, it should be the Mysterio's Destroyer, or Mexican Destroyer, either way, or the West Coast Pop Destroyer, whatever. Anyways, but in the end, Andrade Cien and Samoa Joe wins. Andrade defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. with the Hammerlock DDT, which I called La Sambla. Since he's not using that name anymore. By the way, let me just do something here. Okay. I gotta mention one thing before I move on, folks. And it involves Mustafa Ali. Now they did this episode. It was a New Year's Day episode of SmackDown for Mustafa Ali. Come to promo about he was the heart of 205 Live, and now he's going to be the heart of SmackDown Live. And he's talking about he's got the heart. He's got the heart. He's got the heart that he's going to show everyone why he's going to be it's going to be all about having a heart. Having the heart. And I say to myself, wait a minute, this ain't the Mustafa Ali that I remember seeing on 205 Live when he was cutting promos like that. Because on 205 Live, he didn't cut promos about saying I'm the heart of 205 Live this, I'm the heart of 205 Live that. He wasn't. He didn't constantly kept saying that he's the heart of everything. But because now he's on the main roster, now WWE's going to take this whole thing with him being the heart of 205 Live. Now they're going to call him the heart of they're going to call him the heart of SmackDown Live this, and then when it comes to when he gets to the Royal Rumble, which he's going to be part of the Royal Rumble match, he's going to be the heart of the Royal Rumble if he does the an Iron Man type of deal, or or do an awesome support, an awesome performance. I meant to say, a great a good performance, to say the least, in the Royal Rumble, where they could say, oh yeah, he's now the heart of the Royal Rumble. That what's next? When he goes to WrestleMania, he's gonna be called the heart of WrestleMania 2. I guarantee he's not gonna be called. He's called. I think they're just gonna call him the Heart, Mustafa Ali, like they're doing with Becky Lynch, called the Man Becky Lynch, and then the new Daniel Bryan, and then the real AJ Styles, and now we're gonna have the Heart, Mustafa Ali. I guarantee that's how they're gonna market him too. He's the Heart. But the point is, that's not the Mustafa Ali I know, who could cut promos on 205 Live. The way he cuts promo on 205 Live, he he talks about his struggles. He talks about growing up from the streets, talking about how he he faces bullies, and faces negative and then some, I'm trying to find the exact words that he used. Adversity. I think that's the word. You know, and he's cutting these deep promos that allow you to get into it, and to feel what the rest to resonate what he's coming from. And now he's part of SmackDown, and he's gonna cut some scripted promos about he's the heart of everything. But that's what I want to point out, though. But yeah, but the tag team match, it was always decent. Carmella cut a promo about talking about her match against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, where it pertains to capturing this spot to face Asuka at the Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Women's Championship title. And when I think about this too, Carmella at TLC with R-Truth won the WWE's trash garbage challenge. The mixed trash garbage, however I called it. I don't remember how I called it. I think I called it the mixed garbage trash, or the mixed trash garbage. Either way, it was garbage anyways. But anyways, so Carmella's cutting this promo, and I'm watching this promo, and I see myself, wait a minute, why she's cutting a promo about being in the match against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch for an opportunity for the SmackDown Women's Championship title against Asuka at the Royal Rumble, when she's already she's already got a spot at the Royal Rumble to be number 30 for winning that mixed trash garbage match that she had with R-Truth at TLC against Mahal and Alicia Fox. Like, why she need to be in this match when she already won a match at TLC to enter the Royal Rumble to try to get an opportunity for a title shot at WrestleMania. This made no sense at all, that Carmella is even involved in the match. Why couldn't you have anyone else on SmackDown being involved in the match, like a Peyton Royce or a Naomi, someone else? You got Carmella, who's already wrestling at the Royal Rumble. She's going to be in the Royal Rumble match, number 30 spot. It made no sense for her to be in this match to win a number contention match to face Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship title. No sense at all. It should have just been Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, because those two were they were the ones that didn't get pinned or submitted in the TLC match, because it was just a match where you had to grab the belt from above the ring, and Asuka did that. And on top of that, they got screwed over by Ronda Rousey for getting involved, where they both of them were on the ladder, and and they got screwed over by Ronda Rousey. So it should be between those two. Why add Carmella into the match anyways, when she is already in the Royal Rumble anyways? It made no fucking sense at all. But that's what they did anyways. But Carmella, I thought she could a good promo, but it doesn't matter anyways, because Carmella is, to me, is still trash as a wrestler. Other than her suicide dive that she does, And on top of that, I remember her doing the moonwalk DDT from Survivor Series, and that was garbage. But anyways, but yeah, that was I thought Carmelo cut a good promo though. Shane McMahon was backstage with the Miz. Miz was upset about Shane McMahon giving the Usos opportunities for to try to get a title shot against the Bar by having them beat face them at in the match. Before that, by the way, I forgot to mention the Usos cut a promo too backstage about the Bar, about welcome to the Usos penitentiary. And that was after Carmelo cut that promo. And then we get to Shane McMahon and the Miz, But basically, yeah, Shane McMahon was like, we haven't earned that right yet to be facing the tag team championship because we had the train, to be a tag team. We had the scout our challengers and all that, competitions, whatever. And we'll get to more of that later, where pertains to that. Rusev, he talks about what happened last week with Lana. She got hurt because of selfish acts of actions. I meant to say of one man, and that's Shinsuke Nakamura. And he says Lana is at home. And I say to myself, so what happened with Lana? Because I didn't watch the show. But they did show a replay of it when Shinsuke as a Kona promo. But Rusev, he said that Lana is home because she got hurt because of Shinsuke Nakamura. And in my head, I was thinking to myself, what did Shinsuke do to hurt Lana? So Rusev says, this is not about being nicest champion. It's about being a man who's her husband to Lana. And he calls out Shinsuke Nakamura. So Shinsuke end up being on the Cybertron. He was at the production truck, and he says, to Rusev, that Rusev basically tells Rusev that he wants people to believe that it was his fault, but it was that Lana got hurt basically. And he said no, it wasn't his fault. It was Rusev's fault. And he told this guy to play the replay of what happened. A footage to prove his innocence. So I've seen the replay, right? I'm watching the replay of them of this whole thing of how Lana got hurt, right? So it was the whole thing where Rusev was celebrating being nicest champion, and Lana was there with him, and Shinsuke attacks Rusev, basically ruining the celebration. And then Lana gets on top of Shinsuke, basically jumps on top of Shinsuke from the back, and Rusev kicks Nakamura, right? And Nakamura falls down, and Lana falls down too, and that's why Lana got hurt. That's why Lana was at home. I said, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, yeah, she fell down. Like, who cares? It was like what a 3 feet drop. Oh my god, 3 feet drop of Lana falling down. From after from climbing on Shinsuke, and then Rusev kicks Nakamura, then Lana falls down. In the ring. Oh yeah, that's gonna be enough to hurt her. She's a fucking wrestler. She's now a trained wrestler. And that's you're acting like you're acting like it was she got paralyzed or something. That bump was shit. I mean, not shit like it was the worst bump. I'm just saying that bump. It wasn't. Who cares? It was a like unbelievable. And that's why Lana stayed home because of a dumbass bump like that prevented her to be on part of the show. She's a fucking wrestler now. And plus, I see her take worse bumps than that. Like the Money in the Bank ladder match that she was in. The ladder spot that she took. That was a reason why she should stay home. Because she got hurt. But she still wrestled in the match too, though. So that was stupid. Wow, whatever. So Rusev goes after Shinsuke backstage. He couldn't find him, but Shinsuke ends up attacking him. And basically that was it. The fight was nothing too, by the way, folks. So it was whatever. All right. be announced in the hour number one. Total amount of wrestling for hour number one, 2 matches. Pathetic. But that's WWE for you. Then we get to hour number two. Hour number two, they show a video package of basically a tribute to the late great Mean Gene Okerlund, who unfortunately passed away. Coming into the new year, and he already he unfortunately passed away. And to be honest with you folks, if he didn't had that incident where he fell and he had to go to the hospital because of that, if he didn't basically fell down, because of his from being that old, I think he would he was still I think he was still made it, because basically entered to a whole new year, and he unfortunately he's already gone. Like the new year just started, and Michi Oakland is already at this point it's already gone from this world. But I love the tribute video that they did. I saw it on Raw too, by the way. I saw the full segment that Hulk Hogan did, because Hulk Hogan made his return, and I saw the full segment of that on YouTube, and I thought it was a great promo from Hulk Hogan, by the way. Talking he's like, you know, he started being in his character of Hulk Hogan, and then he got out of the character and he was just Terry Bollea, and then they showed the video package of Mean Gene Okerlund. I almost uh teared up when I saw that. Mean Gene Okerlund was a part of my childhood, in the '90s, especially days in the WCWs. But in WWF, I didn't grow up on of him, seeing him that much in WWF. But in WCW, I grew to love him in WCW. Mean Gene Okerlund, he was always one of my favorites. There'll be no one like him, but yeah, Mean Gene Okerlund, that was a great video package of Mean Gene Okerlund, of his days in WWF, WCW, and current WWE, meeting new guys and all that, like AJ Styles, and uh, so they did it again. So they showed a video package of that on SmackDown, and they did a special editing of it by adding Hulk Hogan into it as well, which I thought was nice too. From the one that he did on Raw. And by the way, I just want to point out too, the one thing that I like about Raw was that segment. Hulk Hogan talking about Mean Gene Okerlund, and the promo he cut about Mean Gene Okerlund, about him going to heaven. Yeah, he's interviewing Macho Man Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior as they get ready to face Mr. Perfect and Roddy Piper, and Andre the Giant is the best. It's going to be the referee of that match, and talks about how he's gonna be in the middle of an argument between Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan, and talks about how he's gonna be I think drinking cocktails whatever with Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young. Yeah, it was awesome. It was just amazing. And Hulk Hogan was in his character when he said that too. He's like, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. It was awesome. That was one of the best things on Raw. The rest of the shows on that Raw was trash, in my opinion, based on all the highlights I've seen. Yes, but basically Monday Night Raw was doing the same old shit too, by the way, folks. But the best thing that I enjoyed about Raw was that segment with Hulk Hogan paying tribute to Mean Gene Okerlund. And that's all I gotta say about that. Hulk still rules, and rest in peace to Mean Gene Okerlund. Mean Gene Mania. Or should I say Mean Gene O-Mania. But anyways, yeah, that was nice. That they did that on SmackDown again. But with the ending, the finishing ending touch of Hulk Hogan being involved with that too. So then we get to the Usos versus the Bar non-title match. If the Usos beats the champions, they'll get another shot against the champions again. This time for the championship. But besides that, I thought this was a good match. They give him so much time, and then they end up fucking it up. How did they fuck it up? They had Mandy Rose coming out because she wanted to tease Jimmy Uso, because and there's another thing too, by the way, folks. During the two tapings of SmackDowns, you know, Mandy Rose is trying to hit on Jimmy Uso, even though Jimmy Uso is married to Naomi. So basically that's what they're doing. They're gonna have Naomi and Mandy Rose work a program, a feud, and it involves Mandy Rose trying to get with Jimmy Uso. So Mandy Rose came out there, and she was wearing a towel, basically paying homage to Trish Stratus, who did that before, by the way. Trish Stratus done that plenty of times in the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era too. Wearing a towel. And basically, Mandy Rose says to Jimmy Uso, that she's looking for her tiny gold shorts and top that she left in his hotel, his hotel room. And Jimmy Uso, basically, he's trying to not let distract him and all that, and then he allowed to distract him. And I said to myself, you're married to your wife and your the little things that just pisses me off. Now, I'm not mad that Mandy Rose came out there in a towel. I wish she would reveal under that towel, but that'll be asking too much. But again, this is WWE though. PG, can't do that. But yeah, I did enjoy Mandy Rose being seeing her in the towel, but then the disappointment happened afterwards. Of what happened with that. So I'll get to that part when I get to it. But yeah, but that was enough for Sheamus to get the win over Jimmy Uso. I mean, not Sheamus. Cesaro. On to Jey Uso, excuse me, because Jimmy Uso wasn't legal. Sheamus took out Jimmy Uso while just let Cesaro to capitalize on Jey Uso for the win, and then also Mandy Rose leaves, and this is where it gets bad. The Miz comes out, and also I see someone running to the entrance way. I mean, basically to the stage. And I'm assuming it was Jimmy Uso. Yeah, it was Jimmy Uso. And I say to myself, what the fuck was that? Like, they couldn't wait. Wait a minute. So you're telling me you couldn't wait until the Miz, get to the ring first? Why couldn't you tell Jimmy Uso to stay put? For the Miz, to get in the ring, and then Jimmy Uso could go. Oh my god, it was bad. It was so bad, folks. WWE fucking sucks. The camera, completely caught Jimmy Uso. In fact, if you want Jimmy Uso to run back there, fine. Why did you have to cut the camera to the Miz? You could have just let the camera onto the bar in the ring. So stupid. And on top of that, Mandy Rose just disappears after costing the Usos the match. Yeah, what a stupid way to to cost the Usos the match too. By the way, why couldn't you just have the bar just beat them clean? What is it that will it hurt the credibility of the Usos to lose a clean match to the tag team champions? And then the whole thing with the Miz walking out there, trying to get the tag team champions' attention, the bar, and then the camera caught Jimmy Uso running on toward passing the Miz. So fucking stupid. These guys fucking sucks. Working the cameras. But look who they're working with, Kevin Dunn, who's fucking garbage. But Miz comes out there. He wants a shot against the tag team champions, the Bar, at Royal Rumble, on behalf of his tag team partner, Shane McMahon. And then the Bar was like, "Let me think." They basically say, "Let me think about that." And then they beat up on the Miz, and they accept. Whatever. And I'll get to a little bit about that when I get to Shane McMahon and the Miz. So also we see Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville walking backstage. And Mandy Rose is wearing her ring gear. the game, the same ring gear that she was asking Jimmy Uso that she left in her that she may have left it in his hotel room. She was wearing it the whole time. So basically, what she did there was all just to distract Jimmy Uso, for him and his brother to not win the match against the Bar. So basically, they're walking backstage, and then we see Naomi just go right after Mandy Rose, and then she's fighting both off, fighting both off of Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose until finally Sonya Deville got the better of her. I can't remember how she did, maybe a kick, whatever. And then Jimmy Uso comes in to break it up, and that was it. Now, folks, I talked about Trish Stratus and Mandy Rose, about the whole towel thing. Here we go. Mandy Rose is paying, you know, homage to Trish Stratus for the whole towel gear, I guess you could say. Trish Stratus from the RT era doing that, and now you got Mandy Rose doing this in the PG era. And no, it's not the new era. I'm just saying. All right, now we get to the Miz and Shane McMahon. So the Miz is confirmed by Shane McMahon about why'd you do that? Why'd you skip that? Why accept the Bar's challenge for the titles at Royal Rumble? While he's while consulting him first and all that. And Miz was like, this I want this to mean a lot to his dad, whoever, and whatever. And then Shane McMahon was like, well, do you think we can win? And then Miz was like, I know we can win, all that. And I said to myself, I know. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't want them to win. I know that. I know. I want to believe that they don't. They should win. I mean, I don't want to believe that they're gonna win. I want the Bar to win, and they better win, because I don't want to see Shane McMahon and the Miz beating the Bar, who are more of a tag team experience than Shane McMahon and the Miz are. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it better not happen. I don't want to see that. And to be honest with you, this whole thing with Shane McMahon and the Miz is so fucking stupid. I did not like it when they first did it. Still don't like it to this day. Hold on a second, folks. I'll try to find this I'll try to find something else here. I could swear there was something else here on the show. That Becky Lynch. Oh yeah, that Becky Lynch promo. Becky Lynch was going to promo about about her main event match against Carmella and Charlotte Flair. She referenced how she's the man, and from there I was like, you know what, your promo is second best compared to Carmella. And then Charlotte Flair cuts a promo, and yeah, I know how I feel about Charlotte Flair's promos, garbage. And sure enough, this was no different. It was fucking garbage. She talked about her match with Becky Lynch and Carmella in the main event match. And she talks like this. She says, Carmella was last year's hottest thing. Becky Lynch is this year's hottest thing. While I became the hottest thing for the last 4 years and blah blah blah. Like, fuck you. Shut the fuck up, your dumbass promo. Your lack of charisma promo that you never get from your dad. Generically superior where it pertains to wrestling and promos. Wrestling, you're good. In promos, you suck. And if you ask me who's worse between Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair, how about both? They're both cringe when it pertains to promos. So we get to this main event match, the Triple Threat main event, to determine who's going to face Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship title at Royal Rumble. again, Carmella, why she's in this match in the first place. So the match itself, Carmella was trash, other than her suicide dive, which is the heat seeking missile that she did. 10 times better than Seth Rollins' suicide dive. Becky Lynch was good. Charlotte Flair was decent. I did not like that moonsault that she did outside the ring. By the way, the way she just did it just looked terrible. Especially when we had Carmella and Becky Lynch get out of the way. Yeah, it looks bad. It looks fucking bad the way she did it. I would take Shawn Michaels moonsault any day of the week. Where we're potentially doing a moonsault outside of the ring. What Charlotte Flair just did. So stupid. So yeah, the match itself, it was decent. It was not a great main event match. It was not a good main event match. It was not an awesome main event match. Fans were saying this is awesome. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Has some high standards, you know. But in the end, Becky Lynch doesn't win the match. And this means Charlotte Flair's gonna be in the Royal Rumble, and she's gonna win it. That means the main event for WrestleMania, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's title. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch, she's going to get a shot against Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title. So Asuka came out, she confronts Becky Lynch, and they pose, and that was it. And I'm looking forward to that match though. Becky Lynch and Asuka. Just like I'm also looking forward to Ronda Rousey and Sasha Banks for the Women's title too as well. But other than that, I am not looking forward to the Women's Royal Rumble with Charlotte Flair winning that Rumble. I'm not looking forward to that at all. And that was it for SmackDown. Talking about wrestling for hour number 2. 2 matches. So overall, amount wrestling on the show, 4 matches. My overall rating for the show for WWE SmackDown, the show from January 8th, 2019. I'm gonna go 4 out of 10. I thought the show wasn't that good. It was okay. That's all I'll give it. I thought it was okay. 4 out of 10. I'm on my Bret Hart rating. So that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, it's a Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe to me if you haven't done so right now. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever you prefer. And that being said, SmackDown was better. Raw sucks. I'll see you all next time.